Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
All right, well, coming up in sports, what the Cubs and the White Sox did near the trade deadline, and a lot going on there. So we'll play that we'll do sports, I should say, after Fallout Boy. But first, before we move forward, we do have a lot of recap going on with Lala and Loungapalooza and the Golden Ticket just starting today. But before we move forward, we have to pour one out for a legend.
How do I say goodbye?
And Kenzie, I believe you've said this on the show before, which is astounding, but I'm also jealous. You've never seen The Sopranos, right?
No, remember I was going to watch it during COVID because I'm like, perfect time.
Right.
I don't have, my schedules have been cleared.
Mm-hmm.
And I sat down to do so, watched the first episode. Wasn't overly impressed, but I'm like ready to get into it. And then my free subscription ran out. I didn't know that it was a 1-episode trial. And that was a bummer.
You didn't think locked in your home, maybe I should hit the subscription fee up here?
Smash that subscribe button.
Yeah, hit it. Yeah.
I didn't. It was the principle of it. It really agitated me. I was very disappointed in the 1 episode.
The principle of it that you misunderstood and thought you could watch more free episodes?
Yeah, the principle that it's that old and I can't just watch it. I just was irritated by that.
Right, that's not on another streaming platform you're already paying
I just feel like
for.
I should be able to watch that.
I'm jealous that someday we'll figure it out. Maybe go GoFundMe for the subscription fee. Maybe that'll help out. That you get to watch The Sopranos for the first time now, like a lot of people did during the pandemic.
I need another pandemic. So next one, top of my list.
Coming
pandemic.
up any day now, don't you worry.
Sure.
Next pandemic, that's up there, really high.
Well, so when I say this, Kenzie, it won't hit you like for me and Case and for a lot of listeners out there, but pouring one out for Vincent Pastore, the actor who played Salvatore Big Pussy Bompancero on The Sopranos.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, so Salvador Big Pussy Bompancero. That was his nickname. Bompancero was his nickname. All right. So
Other part, Mama gave him that.
Yeah, so he passed away at the age of 80 over the weekend. Had a good run, and listen, he was certainly one of the most pivotal moments in television. At the end of the second season, when I'm sorry, I have to do a spoiler here, Kenzie. I know you haven't watched it yet, but when they whack him, and he was their best friend, and it was one of the first times a character of that level on a TV show was taken out that early on a TV show, and one of the most popular TV shows in history.
Well, that episode is so dark, and it's one of the best James Gandolfini performances he gives in that entire series because the character of Tony is very sick during that episode. And so he's agitated because anybody knows the first time you're sick and you take a breath and the air doesn't smoothly go through your nostrils as it always does, you go, all right, well, the world's ending. This is the worst day ever. I'm about to have a bad time permanently. And so he's got a cold, but then he also finds out that his longtime confidant and best friend has been an FBI informant and has been selling him out for the last year and a half. And so they have to go on a boat to take care of business. And the entire finale of that character is utterly gut-wrenching and completely compelling.
So, Kenzie, just to keep you up to speed, they trick him to getting on a boat that Tony's going to buy this boat. Like, he doesn't know that.
This is still The Sopranos?
What did you think we were talking about?
I thought he was like another movie or something. That sounds like a completely different plot than what I thought The Sopranos was.
What do you think The Sopranos is?
I thought he was
be
like
specific.
Singers?
I thought they were just, don't they own like a sub shop or something? And then.
You're thinking of Bob's Burgers.
Well, no, she's not completely
No,
wrong.
I'm not. I thought they had a sub shop.
They do own, the sub shop there, but that's where they kind of do meetings and things behind it.
Like they got like a mob.
They have a mob and they have a sub shop. Yes, and they also do a lot of illegal activity, murder, racketeering.
Kenzie, what do you know about The Sopranos?
I know that he cheats on his wife.
Oh my God.
I know that.
I should have known. I'm sorry.
And I believe it's with the nurse that helped his mother.
Well, that's one.
That's one of them.
I know.
Which is it's funny that first comes up because that's way later in the season.
I know that. I know.
How did you get that fact? How'd you get that one?
I think I've just seen like a clip or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Kenzie runs a Mr. Skin-like database, and it's for men that cheat on their wives in movies.
It really bothers me. So I know he cheats. I know that I think she's got a thing with like maybe his friend, or there's like a weird fan theory that like his friend and her like love each other.
Who's her? The wife?
The wife?
His friend and her. So I believe she's thinking of Furio Dante.
Yes, and Carmela.
And Carmela.
And
Yes.
their will they, won't they? You know, Carmela's not a saint either. She might have been cheated on, but she's not exactly innocent.
I would put him in more guilty, personally.
She's actually, I know Kenzie usually says that, but she's right on this one. That Tony's more guilty.
No. I'm not saying Tony's a saint either. I'm just saying let's not act like Carmela's an angel.
But Tony certainly
loves cheating on his wife.
If it's a numbers game, forget about it.
Tony sort of quadruples her, but she's got the priest and she has Furio.
She never slept with the priest.
No, she never slept with Furio either, but that doesn't mean that she was innocent. There was emotional
so
cheating going on.
She imagined it as she's the cheater.
It was
effing
emotional,
everybody in town.
It was emotional cheating.
Yeah, do you consider emotional cheating worse than physical cheating?
No.
I
don't consider it worse.
Because, if someone loves someone else and they cheat, if they just kind of, bang it out, whatever.
Yeah, but I bet she wouldn't have had like bang it out. But
I don't know why I couldn't think of anything else to say.
No, that sounded cool. Don't worry about it.
I bet she wouldn't have felt such an emotional connection to anybody else if she wasn't getting cheated on all the time. I think she made her feel very lonely.
Yes, he pushed her away for sure.
Right. So it wasn't like, oh, we're so happy, and then I'm having all these fun side conversations, So anyways, I know that he gets mad at his son-in-law for buying him dinner.
Wow.
I know that.
You know the rarest points of The Sopranos.
These aren't like the main storylines, just so you know.
And
you eat, I pay. Good one, Kenzie. That's a good one to know for not knowing The Sopranos.
I know that. I know people don't like the ending because they just walk away from each other or something.
That's the ending, yes.
They all walk away and say, good game.
Yeah, they shake hands to slap each other on the butt.
Yep.
And the last thing I know is that Carmela gets threatens her neighbor's sister to write a letter for her daughter. That's the last thing I know about The Sopranos.
You know really specific episodes. They're not even the most popular episodes at all.
Not even close.
No.
That's all I know. 100%. I just told you everything I know.
So before we get to sports, we have audio of one of the pivotal scenes of Big Pussy's character. Kenzie, what I want you to do is I want you to listen to this audio, and then I want you to try to explain what's happening.
Okay.
You ready? Here we go.
They had me, Tony. I was going away for pushing H. How long? Dirty to life. I had no choice. How long? How much do they know? A year and a half. No, less. A year and a half you've been running your own gossip column? What the Let me explain. I fed them bull nothing. Whatchamacallit, disinformation so I could live. Keep earning on any subsistence level whatsoever. I would do nothing, Tony. Nothing to put you in harm's way. All he is.
That's how they got tipped off about the Bevilacqua hit, huh? Because you did nothing.
On my mother's eyes, that wasn't me.
All right, what's going on there, Kenzie?
So they're at the sandwich shop, and the guy's singing. That was their friends. And then
That was one of their friends singing?
Singing. Italian guy. They love to sing.
Yeah.
And then he pushed that guy H. He pushed him. And now he's going to jail for harassment because you can't put your hands on people. So he pushed him.
He pushed the
and
guy named H.
And instead of really going to jail, he snitched on everybody. His mom's going to lose her eyes. What a snitch. What a rat.
Yeah.
No wonder they call him Big Pussy, am I right?
That's exactly right. You broke that down perfectly, Kenzie.
I think this is the start of an award-winning segment called Kenzie Listens to The Sopranos.
Yep. It's only 20 years too late.
Cutting edge. We're always right on top of the current stuff.
Nixon, The Sopranos.
Yep.
World War II.
Yeah. We'll go through all of it here on the show. Good job, Kenzie.
Thank you.
Rest in peace, Big Pussy. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Klash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin. Q101.
Here we go, Clash with Kenzie, and the new golden ticket keyword will be coming up after we get done with Clash with Kenzie, because we have these great tickets from Third Eye Blind for River Edge Park in Aurora. It's a fantastic spot to see a concert, let alone Third Eye Blind. So Ben will be competing for these tickets against Kenzie. Ben, ahoy, tell us something about yourself.
Ahoy! I am really excited to be playing with you guys today. I'm on my way to work. I work in education. I work for a alternative school, so essentially kids that have been, given up on, at their home school. A lot of kids that have been expelled or suspended or, that sort of thing. So we work with them and try to get them, to be as successful as they can be.
Well, Kenzie knows all about in-school suspension. She talked about that last
I
week.
was still in school, you a-hole.
I said in-school suspension.
It's in the name.
In-school suspension. All right, here we go. First one to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie was something wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same with you. Call heads or tails, Ben.
Tails.
It is tails. Ended up on tails. Here we go.
That?
How about it? So question number 1 to you. What store sells the most wine in the United States?
What store sells the most wine? Aldi.
Oh, Aldi is not right, but I like the answer. I like the guess. Kenzie, do you know?
I think it became Costco, didn't it?
It is Costco. That's right. Costco sells the most wine. How about that? Bought some wine there yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you're part of the problem. Look at you.
Well, we went there to buy some chicken, and then Megan ends up in the wine section. She does this little wine shoulder shimmy dance. I'm like,
I love a wine shoulder shimmy dance.
I guess we're buying a bunch of wine.
Oh, lucky man. 1-0 back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, a screwdriver is orange juice with what alcoholic drink?
Vodka, right?
Vodka is right. Now, I recommend with a screwdriver, put a little splash of 7-Up or Sprite in there, too. Give a little
That sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
I like this Ben guy. Very agreeable.
Yeah, he is. He's a nice guy.
2-0 back
I'm
to
kind of a
Ben.
people pleaser.
Okay, here you go, Ben. Back to you. The
Probably
battle.
not real strict with those kids if you're getting suspended.
Maybe a bad influence on them now that I think about it.
Yeah, right?
Okay, get this point, Ben. You need it. The Battle of the Atlantic was the longest battle of what war?
When in doubt, World War II.
Oh, he listens enough. There you go. It is World War II. Sorry, Kenzie. You got that.
When in doubt, baby.
Sorry you got that question, Kenzie. That was your question. Kenzie, though, the attack of Pearl Harbor took place in what state?
Because Pearl Harbor is not in a state.
Well, it is not a state. No, you're
No,
right.
no. I'm not
That's
gonna
a bummer.
answer anything here. Good
Well,
movie.
it has to be Hawaii, right?
It does have to be Hawaii. That's right.
It has to be because it's the right answer.
Yeah.
My man. 3-1 back to Ben.
Pretty good movie with Josh Hartnett. Pretty good. Let's see. Back to Ben?
Yes.
Ben, who had a flying carpet?
With Aladdin.
It was Aladdin. There you go.
I like how that's like a fact. Like it's like a historical figure.
Yeah, there's no other context to the question.
He's riding over Pearl Harbor.
Yeah,
That's going to end up being a takeaway for today.
yeah. Flying carpet.
3-2, it's back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, what is the name of the crab in The Little Mermaid?
Sebastian.
Sebastian's right. Kenzie's got 4. You need this one. Ben, stats like OBP, OPS, and WAR are used in what sport? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry. I'm thinking. Can you repeat the abbreviation?
I'm sorry, say okay.
Repeat the question one more time.
OBP, OPS, and WAR are used in what sport? Those stats, those abbreviations.
Let's go baseball.
Baseball's right. There you go.
Oh, how about that?
How about it? The problem is Kenzie can win with this one now. So Kenzie,
Yeah.
for the win, in football, the abbreviation INT stands for what? INT.
INT, what would it be? It's an abbreviation?
Yes, it's abbreviation.
Oh, is it interception?
It is interception. Oh, man.
I was thinking acronym for a second, so I'm like, INT.
The international.
Yeah, I was like, what could that be?
Well, Ben, I'm so sorry. You ran against Kenzie today pretty good, even after Lollapalooza, the brain's working.
That's okay. You know, it was a lot of fun to compete.
That's right. Now, here's the good news. Actually, should we do this right now?
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to hang up on Ben. Ben's going to have a chance to call back because everybody will have a shot at these Third Eye Blind tickets here in just a second. After we hit God Bless the Baby, we'll play a Coldplay song. Right after that Coldplay song, your next keyword for the golden ticket. This is a brand new keyword, different from the last hour. If you text it at 6:30, you can text it again.
So we're going to hit it right now. Here we go.
God bless the baby.
That means you too, Ben. You can call back 312-967-8300. And that is your chance at those Third Eye Blind tickets at River Edge Park in Aurora, Sunday, August 23rd, from our great friends at River Edge Park and from Brian and Kenzie on Q101. That's going to be a phenomenal, fun outdoor show. Call now for those tickets. We'll have more tomorrow at 7:20. We'll get you on the phone. And the golden ticket, the new key word for the next hour, comes up after Coldplay, The Scientist with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
So the key word is dragon right now at 312-967-8300. If you haven't texted that yet for the golden ticket, do it now. Dragon. D-R-A-G-O-N. That word alone is the key word for a chance to go to Modest Mouse at the Salt Shed a week from Wednesday. That's your qualifying prize. And then win the golden ticket. Everything we do for an entire year. We have a lot of new people checking in. I love it. People that were here last year for this. So it's everything we do for an entire year, from Riot Fest to Riot Fest. You get in all the concerts for free that we're involved with. It's thousands and thousands of dollars. You're a VIP. It changes your life. So text the word dragon to 312-967-8300 if you haven't done it yet. And that's good till 8:30. We'll have another keyword then and another chance for you.
Brian and Kenzie. The biggest story of the day.
Q101.
Well, first off, we can't thank you enough for everybody that came into our house, Loungapalooza here at Q101 with many bands. And we're going to get to this a little bit later about some of the bands' only performance of Lollapalooza weekend was at Loungapalooza. Because of the rain situation, some bands got canceled. So our backyard here, our lounge became Lollapalooza. Full on.
Wow, you sound really excited about it.
It was phenomenal. It was so good. And all the pictures and video up on our socials to just play along with it. And we're going to unpack Lollapalooza with the Pumpkins and Olivia Rodrigo going up on stage and Youngblood and all that stuff. We'll get to that in a minute because something happened. We've been holding this from Case. Myself and Kenzie have been holding this from Case since Friday.
Which I don't love.
Yes. And anxiety-ridden he is over this, that we haven't told him in this. We include everything, all the time. We share.
The three of us try to keep no secrets from one another.
That's right.
But what happens is, I would say especially over the last year, the last Riot Fest and this year at Lollapalooza, you guys are off doing your own thing, and I sort of have a different job now. There was a point in time where the three of us would run wild as a rabid three-headed wolf pack. Not the case anymore. I sort of have my own duties now that are away from you guys. Do I love it? Of course I do. But it's always nice to sort of intervene, to reconnect at the end of a festival, and I have my stories and you guys have your stories. But there's one that Brian said, I'm going to have to tell you on the air, and that always makes me nervous.
So the audience and Case are learning about this at the same time. Myself and Kenzie understand what's going on.
Because you lived it.
Yes. I was there. And Case, we wish you were here for this.
Okay.
Because this is something in all my years of going to the traveling Lollapalooza, 25 years of going to Lollapalooza, this has never happened to me before. Ever. In all forms of Lollapalooza.
Just before you tell the story, I have to ask, and it's a yes or no question. Is Kiki Wong okay? Or did you, Brian, attack the new Smashing Pumpkins guitarist in lieu to get her spot?
She took my spot unfairly in the Smashing Pumpkins. Unfairly. I had a great audition tape. Billy said so when he was here on the air.
I understand why you think, given that they hired the attractive Asian woman, why you think you would be second on the call list.
They were having a hard time picking between the two.
Yes.
It was a big decision. And
it was like that old SNL skit with Chris Farley and Patrick Swayze when they're both trying out for the Chippendales.
You know what's great about that?
Just can't decide.
It's great about that skit, too, when Patrick Swayze goes like, no, man, you killed it. They're
going to pick you,
They're going to pick you. No, I think you think so? Yeah, you think?
Either the world-class guitar player and Kiki Wong, or you, who's fine. I understand why it was a tough choice for Billy Corgan.
I will say this, Kiki Wongo is marked safe from this conversation.
Okay, now I'm ready to listen. Now that makes me feel better.
She's a delight. So, we were at Lollapalooza. This is Friday. Kenzie went to go do a TV hit for ABC 7, and she was there. So I was waiting for her at the radio station to come back so we could go to Lala together.
Yeah.
I said, let's meet over there, but she said, I have to do an outfit change for Lollapalooza from the TV outfit, which is warranted. And then, so Kenzie comes back.
Cover up, baby.
Kenzie comes back. She changes into a Lala outfit, a very beautiful, boisterous Lala outfit.
Thank you.
We go, I try to get an Uber while she's changing. No Ubers. It was already by noon. It was impossible to get an Uber to go back to Lollapalooza.
Really?
Yeah, it was tough.
You guys try a taxi?
Horrible.
Well, at Embassy Tower, the taxis don't kind of come over here.
You go over to the Lowe's Hotel. That's how I got to Lala on Friday.
Didn't think of that. Turns out.
So I change, pack up, do all this. Brian's like, haven't even gotten an Uber yet. I'm like, oh, come on.
Yeah, it kept resetting. And by the way, didn't need to go to Lowe's Hotel, which leads to this story. So we finally just go downstairs, and Kenzie goes, let's just walk. I go, yeah, it's down Columbus
Boulevard.
Boulevard.
F it, let's just start walking. I go, we're wasting daylight here. We got to get to moving.
So we go out to the corner here of Columbus Boulevard, and where Embassy Tower is, right by the water, across from the Lowe's Hotel. We're standing there for a couple seconds waiting for the light to change so we can start walking toward Lala. Kenzie, then what happened? What happens then?
This gator vehicle, right, goes racing past us. Guy in a neon yellow shirt. He goes, hey, need a ride to Lala? And I go, yes. I had no questions. I'm running towards the vehicle.
Now, he wouldn't have spotted us if Kenzie wasn't, I just want to make this clear, wasn't in a Lala outfit. I'm wearing my black pumpkin shirt, some gray tech shorts. I think he would have ignored me.
He would have thought you were driving. You're supposed to be driving the Gator.
Right.
Yes.
So, mind you, I'm one ass cheek into the car, and Brian goes, wait, for free? And the guy goes, no. And I'm like, just get in, Brian, because one thing we forgot to say is it started raining.
Mm-hmm. It started to drizzle and rain.
I'm like, I've had enough. It has been a long day. Get in the damn Gator. We're getting in.
You've had enough. You're not even at Lala yet.
I know.
She'd had enough. A couple sprinkles fell down, and she says, yeah, I don't care.
I'm like, get in the Gator now.
Well, what I was afraid of was those rickshaws that go around the city, which, listen, I know people got to make a living, but I hate those things to death. They charge you $190 to go a mile.
They're very expensive.
They're incredibly expensive.
Well, wouldn't you charge that much if you had to lug you around?
I would charge myself. I'm worth $110 maybe, not $190. It's horrible. And again, I understand
people have to pay your weight. What if they do that?
Oh
you
my
stand on a
God.
scale. That's what you pay.
Okay,
maybe then you'd finally stick to your diet.
Maybe it's a fair price then, $190.
Bingo.
Yeah.
So we get in, and the guy says $20.
I'm like, that's fair. It
20
was cheaper than the Uber.
That would have been cheaper than the Uber. $20.
I'm like, run it. He is speeding he's bobbing and weaving in and out of traffic, and then he's going because he's got the La work shirt on. He's going around the barricades.
Okay.
So we're getting we get dropped off where you scan your bracelet in. He brings us up to that.
To the gate, basically.
And it's awesome in the back seat of those things. The windows are down. I was screaming. I felt like I was in a music video. I'm like, this is a blast.
Well, to be clear, and Kenzie said it was a Gator, so it's one of those big all-terrain vehicles on the street of Chicago.
Off-roads.
Yeah.
Kind of like what they cart football players off on when they have a catastrophic knee injury.
Exactly like that.
Bingo.
The thing was super fast. The thing was zippy as hell. He didn't stop for anything. We were just bobbing and weaving.
And you see hundreds of these Lala a day. They're going all over the place. He drops us off. He said 20. I gave him 30.
Okay,
Generous.
Mr. Rockefeller. All right.
I said he saved the day.
Everybody, Brian gave him 30. He's just like you and I. He's a normal guy. Did he give 30 when he asked to give 20? Yes, he did. And I'm glad you included that detail, Brian. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, I mean,
And we have a video of us in this Gator. It's awesome.
which we'll post right when we get through this conversation. We'll post that when we get to the end. So, yeah, a pretty good year, even with my kitchen falling apart and being flooded twice. Gave the guy an extra $10 tip.
What's one more expense? Give him 30.
It's right.
Should have given him 35.
So we get out, and me and Kenzie are like,
Thank God he did it. And I'll tell you why in a minute.
we get out, and Kenzie's like, that was incredible. I go, it was incredible. Let's go to Lala. So we go inside Lala. We tried to find Case at High Vis. We could not find him.
I'm at the Bud Light stage.
God, that show was loud. I told Brian, I go, I have to leave. My head hurt
Kenzie,
so bad.
I don't know what to tell you. It's a rock band.
Yeah.
They're loud, baby.
That was the loudest thing I had ever heard. I was looking for you, and I couldn't see straight because my head was bobbling. I was like, I can't. Everybody was 3 people. I was like shaking.
Let me tell you something, Case, and for the listeners out there.
Oh, my God.
Kenzie goes to Lala and Riot Fest and Twisted, et cetera, every year. I've never seen her so agitated about the volume level of the band.
I literally shook them. I was like, because I had such a hard time focusing. I'm trying to focus on finding Case. And they were being so loud that I was like, shh. Like, just, I feel like a mom. Like, I was like, shut up. You guys, like, just for a second. Like, in between the songs.
You wanted the band to shut up?
Yes. I was like, could you just for a second be quiet?
And she's like, she wanted to go quiet so she could say, Case.
Yes.
Case.
I couldn't even think straight.
So this was the only time during the weekend, and I was there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all day. The High-Vis set on Friday was the only time that I had cell reception issues because that stage was already so packed because right after High-Vis was an artist called Slater, who's like the new hot thing, and so everybody was getting there early for Slater. So I wasn't getting texts as they were coming through. They were a little delayed. But I got the text at one point saying that you guys were at the Bud Light stage. My hope was that I would turn around and see Brian's fat head right behind me because he's taller than all of these little teenagers that are there. Turns out not the case. Couldn't find you guys.
I could see everything. The High-Vis crowd, Short Kings.
Yes.
Certainly I could see over everybody. I thought I could see Case's feet in the air in the
We
pit.
could not find you.
So we leave. We go hang out with some listeners. We go play basketball. More on that in a second. We do all the good Lala things for a couple hours.
I got a coffee. I love it. Need to get a little horchata coffee. I always get excited for that.
We couldn't find Desert Island because they moved it because of that big.
Well, that's how we ended up at the carnival playing basketball because that's where Desert Island used to be.
They moved where Desert Island was, where the carnival was.
Oh, Kenzie, I'm sorry to hear that.
I know.
Now, I want to continue this story. I think we need to tell the whole story in its entirety instead of taking a break because, okay, we finish some time at Lala. I had to head back for Loungapalooza for a minute before we go back to Lala later on.
And at this point, we're like, we're definitely not getting a ride. So let's just start walking. And we walked out the same way that we came in because it's the quickest walk.
Right. We walk past the barricades, get out there on Columbus Boulevard. Who do we see pull up? But the same guy with the same gator pulls up and lets some other people out.
Okay.
And I go, yo, ride back?
They whipped up. I'm like, Brian, get the gator. It's back. I couldn't believe it.
I said to Kenzie, that the same guy? It is.
It's the same guy.
So
he's been doing this he's been doing it. I'm like, he had to make $1,000 based on the time that we were in there.
So we get back in the gator. I go, $20 again? He goes, yup. I go, good deal. So he's taking us back and drops us at the NBC
Just
Tower.
as fun. I want one of these things so bad.
We get back in there, and so I say to him, I go, hey, man, I'm not a cop.
Okay.
What are you doing here? What's going on here? Do you work for Lala and you're side hustling this? That's what I figured he was doing. I said, right, Kenzie? I mean, we figured he worked for Lala and was just making some side money, getting people in and out.
Well, because he was dressed like a Lollapalooza employee. Like,
Yes.
he had the neon, like, shirt on. He had, like, a lot of them wear the crossbody bag, like, right in front of them. He had that. So
Yes.
he was dressed like a Lala employee. I knew, well, he's not getting any Lollapalooza work done, though, because I've seen him only go back and forth. So something's up.
I say to him, what's going on here? I'm not going to tell anybody. He goes, I don't work for Lala. I flew up here from Atlanta.
Oh,
From
my God.
Atlanta.
And what this guy does, very good. This is an entrepreneur.
He
Good
does
pe-
this every year, by the way. He's a professional.
He goes and rents a gator from a company that rents them, brings it downtown, and does that all weekend. And he does not work for Lollapalooza.
No kidding.
No
And
kidding.
by the way, him doing this, he lives in Atlanta, so he does it for like Shake and Eats. He does it for all the events in Atlanta. He does the same thing. He owns one in Atlanta, but when he comes up to Lala, he does this. This is it. He makes so much money zipping back and forth at events. He does not have to have a different job. That's what he does for his living. It's not a side hustle.
Yeah.
That is all he has to do is zip back and forth on busy weekends, and he's done. He is pocketing.
Well,
I mean, thousands and thousands and thousands he made over the weekend.
Well, we tried to figure it out.
He made $50 off of us in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I gave him a 20. I go, look, man, I got no more cash. I gave you the $10 tip before. Does that count for this ride? He goes, yeah, man, I'm fine with any of the cash. I go, okay, good. I thought it was
Brian
just
had exactly 50, and we spent 50 on our Gator ride.
I had a $50 bill with me when I wanted to go down, and it was gone when I got home.
Oh my God!
And Brian, we got his number because we're like, you're picking us up next year. Gator right in front.
So this guy comes up here to do that, and listen, he was charging us 20. That was early in the day. I can only imagine later on he's charging 100.
Well, because these other kids that we zip past wanted to get to Will Call, which is all the way like in front. It was further than we were. We were very close. And he said 40 to them.
Wow.
So he is, I mean, I can't imagine just our time in Lala, he had to make over $1,000. There's no way.
Yeah. Case, I couldn't believe it because I've never seen it like that going all the years of Lala. And I just thought it's fine if he's working for Lala and side hustling, making some money. He doesn't even work for him.
Yeah. And he goes, yeah, I dress like this because they don't say anything to me. Because he's going past all the barricades. Like it's not like you could be like, oh, well, Uber does the same thing. No, he's dropping you off in marked zones that are only for employees. And he said, because Brian's like, have you ever gotten in trouble? And he said the only person who's ever told on him is those damn rickshaw bikes because they're jealous.
They're indeed jealous. And
they're jealous.
And it's the greatest story. I don't want anybody to break the law because I don't know what can happen to you if you get arrested doing this.
Okay, thank God you're not a cop. You're just doing all the behaviors of one.
I understand I probably looked like a cop wearing the pumpkin shirt. Like I just bought one and said, I'm a cop. You're going to bust people.
No, you don't ever look like an undercover cop with your all-black Cubs hat and your cargo shorts and black T-shirt and your suspicious questions that you always ask. You never give off the vibe of an undercover cop.
Nope, I don't do this. Don't do it. But I was very impressed with the entrepreneurial spirit of this young man.
Just for reference, it took me 2 hours to get home from Lala on Saturday night, and I live in Uptown.
He would have given you that ride.
Texted our Gator guy.
I didn't know about the Gator guy.
Jake at Elmwood Park said he also took a ride for someone like this. He doesn't know if it's our guy, but thanks for coming in from Elmwood Park to Lala and getting a ride like we did. Again, not saying you should do this. Got to be super illegal.
But
super
it's the
illegal.
best thing we've ever done.
Brian's not a cop. Don't worry.
I'm not a cop.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. If you missed the key word for the golden ticket, we just laid it out for you. It is never. Never. Text that to 312-967-8300 for your chance at the golden ticket. Everything we do for an entire year, from Riot Fest to Riot Fest. You would have been at Lollapalooza. You would have been at Loungeapalooza with guaranteed entry passes, and so on. You'll also, as a qualifying prize, go see American football at the Salt Shed. That's Friday, August 14th. That's a week from Friday with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. So text NEVER, N-E-V-E-R, to 312-967-8300. That's good till 9:30. Oh, another keyword coming up then as we get to music entertainment news. And we continue to unpack Lollapalooza, which was, as we always say every year, one of the greatest ones of all time. It was phenomenal. And Smashing Pumpkins and Youngblood on Friday night was a monstrous highlight. And Case will talk a little bit more about what happened after the rain on Saturday in the mud. The rain just started during Youngblood. And I remember somebody I know, I had to walk away for a minute, but when the Tonight started, that's when the rain just started to drizzle down and the lighting of the stage was just... It was glorious.
It's biblical.
Yeah. And that's before it was Saturday's mud pit, but that's a whole different story.
Kenzie, thank God you had a prior engagement for Saturday at Lala. We would have lost you in the mud. You'd still be out there.
I saw a video of you reporting for the mud. I went, I can't think of anything I'd rather do less.
And that was Sunday. That was so much better than Saturday.
I cannot do that. That's just not, that's not for me.
It's one of those pictures of like Kenzie walking to the puddle and it's like you fall in a sewer lid, like she just goes down like 4 feet into the ground. But the Pumpkins on Friday night with Youngblood just before that on that stage, the first of 3 surprises during Smashing Pumpkins' headlining set, came by the way of Youngblood, a night after Billy Corgan joined him on stage at the Riv for a performance of Youngblood's song Zombie. Youngblood returned the favor by joining the Pumpkins on stage for a version of the fan favorite Luna, and we have some audio of that.
I'm in love with you. I'm so in love with you. With
awesome. Just incredible. These the guest spots, but especially what's coming up from the Pumpkins.
I asked Youngblood in the lounge on Saturday. You'll hear this when that interview is released, but I go, how did you guys decide on Luna? He's like, well, we both really like that song. He goes, turns out I'm very loud and Billy sings that song really quietly. And it was very hard. He's like, I had to step so far away from the microphone because Billy basically whispers a lullaby in that song, and I don't do that typically.
Well, I don't know why he didn't pull what I do at broadcasts to our engineer. Hey, can you turn Case's mic down? Billy could have said, hey, Youngblood's mic's too loud. Let's bring it down a little bit.
Well, thank God he didn't do that because it sounded beautiful.
That would have been funny. Also, then, not to be outdone, boy, the Pumpkins then brought out Olivia Rodrigo, who last year she brought out Weezer on stage at Lollapalooza. She was back. She snuck into O'Hare. I saw a lot of video of her trying to wear a hoodie and disguise herself best as possible. People still discovered her in O'Hare and then heading to Lollapalooza. So nearly a year to the day since she surprised a Lollapalooza crowd with that guest appearance from Weezer with her own headlining set. So it's Olivia Rodrigo, Billy Corgan performed the version of Rodrigo's favorite Pumpkin song, 33, together. And that sounded like this.
Steeple guide me to my heart and home. Yeah, the sun is out and up and down again. I know I'll make it. Love can last forever. Graceful spawns of never topple to the earth. And you can make it last forever. You can make it last forever. You.
They were adorable together.
They were actually very cute.
It's adorable. I can't decide. It's like a father-daughter type of situation.
It's like a beautiful father-daughter relationship.
It's like, he doesn't know for sure if it's his child or not, but she gets up on stage and then all of a sudden they sing the song together and she knows it.
I'm sure Billy would love that.
It really was. It was beautiful.
He doesn't know if this is his bastard or not, but he loves her.
It's like a Hallmark movie.
But like a messed up Hallmark movie.
Yeah, well, a lot of them are messed up.
Well, typically in Hallmark movies, they don't have to take a paternity test.
No, I don't know. You don't watch enough of them.
I guess
you happen in a few Hallmark movies.
Those things are edgy.
You're actually wrong.
They're edgy, those Hallmark movies.
We don't need to do a whole victory lap
Oh,
on
boy,
it.
here we go.
Can I just say, I don't know, for the last 18 months or so, Brian and I have this list of things that I'm right about. Pretty lengthy list at this point. We've been doing this for years now.
Yeah. No, so the list is lengthy, but over years, it's a nice little list. It's a nice
little list of things that I very correctly, accurately predicted long before they came to fruition. And one of those things was, hey, Olivia Rodrigo, I know she has a Disney Channel background. I know she's played on the pop stations. Spiritually, she's one of us. If she was in a car in Chicago, she'd put on Q101 way before she put on Kiss or any other station. Bringing out Weezer, bringing out the Smashing Pumpkins, essentially reviving the Lilith Festival with Daisy Chain Fest, which is this upcoming weekend. I don't know. I feel like I was right on the money on this one.
We're going to give you that. We're adding it to the list.
No, she's faking it.
Yeah. We're adding it to the list.
Poser.
We're adding it to the list. Yeah, good job, Case. Good job on Olivia Rodrigo.
I just sort of nailed that one.
Yep.
You're just still bitter because everyone yelled at you last year with the corn Olivia Rodrigo thing.
And I was just so right about that. With all due respect to the corn people out there, I wasn't there. I was watching Olivia Rodrigo and Weezer and having a great time.
Well, there's no right answer there because the corn people listen. Listen, I love corn to death, and to see Blind open up at Lollapalooza, phenomenal.
Sure.
Okay,
if you're into that sort of thing.
That's right. You were Olivia Rodrigo and Weezer.
Yeah, having a great time, having a grand old time.
Both can be right. Both people can have a good time. So that you weren't necessarily. I'm not saying you were right or wrong there. You're right on this one.
Yes. So I was right.
On this one.
Yeah.
But Korn also kicked ass. That's what I'm saying.
I guess if you're into that sort of thing.
If you're into that sort of thing. It really was. It was beautiful. She's wearing that Zero shirt from the merch tent. Maybe you want to go buy one.
Because Olivia Rodrigo wore a Zero shirt? You thought now's the time to buy one?
Olivia Rodrigo in a Zero shirt. It made me want to wear a Zero shirt.
I'm obsessed now.
I became so literally obsessed with the T-shirt after Olivia Rodrigo wore it. Me and Kenzie went to the merch store. Kenzie, did you get, by the way, the rest of the weekend people asking you about your, the hoodie you bought at the Pumpkins merch store?
Yes. Oh my God. Everyone is asking to buy it off of me.
Yeah, I was
Did
walking.
that happen to you?
Yes, because we left, as we talked about Lala on Friday. I went home, I had to get my kid from daycare before I headed back down. And I'm wearing that pumpkin shirt. I'm sweaty, wet, exhausted, looked like as haggard as I could look. And some guy walking down the street goes, "Badass T-shirt, man." And I go, "Oh, yeah, it came from the Pumpkins merch. I think it's closed now." He goes like, "How much you want for it?" This was a dad walking in the daycare. I said, "I don't think I'm selling it."
I don't think so.
Think again, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want your shirt. How am I going to walk in here with no shirt on the daycare?
How am I going to walk in?
What was
Logistically, what are we doing?
What was he wearing?
He was wearing like a light blue shirt. I can't remember. I think it was like
Was it a button-up, or did he look like an adult, or
no,
like a guy in a T-shirt?
It was a Yeti cooler shirt. I remember now.
Oh, that you could have done that. Were you bigger than him?
Believe it or not, he was bigger than me. I was taller, but he was fatter.
God, he could have ate your lunch.
Yeah. But I also just couldn't see myself walking out with that. I want to go to the bathroom and change shirts with
I
this
don't
guy.
want to wear your shirt being the answer.
Would you rather have worn his Yeti shirt or gone to daycare shirtless?
Probably. I mean, shirtless is a tough one.
Do you think anybody at the daycare would have said anything had you walked in shirtless?
I think I would.
Because you're the crazy radio guy there.
They do know me. However, I would hope if I walked in shirtless, and I'd say this I'd hope they would hit the panic button and I would have got tased.
For your own kid? Because they know you. They know it's your kid.
That's right, but maybe they thought I went off the rocker at Lollapalooza or
You're
something.
off the rails, man.
Yeah, I want them to take down any man walking in there without his shirt in the daycare, including me.
Okay, so you would have rather had the Yeti shirt and did like the jersey swap that the basketball players do? You guys take a photo of you guys putting on your new shirts?
We're out there on the sidewalk. Hey, good game, man. Good game. So I'll see you when we play in Oakland, right? Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Well, it's funny that I have.
What are you saying, Kenzie?
You guys are really on a tangent right now. So I am getting so many questions from people as if I worked and or owned the merch store because I got a DM and they're like, "Hey, I was able to buy the sweatshirt that you have, but they were out of the cat shirt. Where can I get a cat shirt?" I'm like, why would I have that? Like, why would I know that? I was also just at the store like you were. I'm getting the questions thrown at me like I'm behind a counter. Like, I don't know what to do.
And by the way, I almost bought the cat shirt, and first Kenzie said, "That's got to be a woman's shirt." Then my wife said, "It's got to be a woman's shirt."
I did not want you to buy the cat shirt.
And I mentioned that to everybody when I mentioned the shirt I had on. They go, "Yeah, it's probably a woman's shirt, the cat shirt."
Just to triple check?
I swear I asked it to about 11 or 12 people the rest of the weekend, and everybody agreed with Kenzie and my wife. It's a woman's shirt.
I did a load of laundry late Saturday night that included me washing my Pumpkins Richard Nixon collab shirt. Came out of the wash, still fits perfectly.
Good.
Brian, have you washed your Cubs shirt yet, and has it been ruined by the laundry that you did?
So I washed the Cubs pumpkin shirt, and it's hanging drying right now.
Okay.
As we speak. When I get home, I'll give it a shot.
Okay, we'll report back tomorrow as to whether or not Brian ruined another expensive T-shirt after one load of laundry.
Kenzie, did you wash the hoodie yet?
No, it's in my dirty clothes though, because I got a damn stain on it when I got home.
What kind of stain?
I got a splashback from my ramen that I was really upset. I was son of a bitch.
And those ramen stains, even if it's a little bit, they embed themselves in the fiber so quickly.
And you know what's disappointing is it kind of looks like a water droplet. So I'm like, oh, please be condensation from the cup. And then like an hour later, I'm like, it's a stain. That's not going anywhere. That's super disappointing.
I'm not judging because, listen, when I want to eat, I want to eat. But then you think you could take a minute and go, ramen's going to be a bad proposition with this $110 hoodie.
Let me just take my top off real quick while I eat this ramen.
I'm not judging, I swear to God.
But it was so cold. I would have been in like a crop top otherwise.
Did you go to Juneau, Alaska this weekend? Why was it cold where you were?
No.
Because I'm always a little chilly.
I got to be
honest.
honest.
That's why I bought a sweatshirt at the Mamba.
She's not wrong. It was weird Saturday where it was humid out,
Yeah,
but it was
cold.
It felt cold but hot at the same time. Does that make sense?
Brian.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, it did.
It was cold.
It felt cool, but then like humid at the same time. Yeah.
Okay, glad I could finally bring you guys together.
I know. It's the first time we've agreed on anything.
This is my master plan.
Yeah, you got us.
Yeah. Well, I'll just use some kind of stain remover because that was a pretty expensive hoodie.
Oh, I know. My husband almost shot me when I came home when I told him that when he saw.
It looks badass. It's like the coolest hoodie ever.
He knew immediately it was expensive. He's like, how much was this? I was like, I don't know. He goes, you know. I'm like,
I don't know.
I don't. I had a hard time remembering it. I wrote it down. I said 100. I didn't even tell him the truth. It's 110.
I knew him with tax.
I couldn't stop lying. It was pouring out of me.
The new Chicago tax make that 125 about
Oh,
with that shirt.
God. It was horrible. And it was bad because I was complaining to him about something that he spent $90 on. He goes, how much is that sweatshirt? I'm like, oh, this is good.
Yep.
I'm in quite the pickle right now.
So, by the way, back to the Pumpkins. The band closed out their 17-song set list on Friday night with Mayonnaise, Cherub Rock, Zero, and then the Everlasting Gaze, where they brought out Melissa Oftemar, former bass player of the band. What a run at the end.
Oh, my God.
Good Lord.
It is so nice to see Melissa Oftemar back in the public spotlight. She wrote a book this year that's excellent. Olivia Rodrigo, shocker, huge fan. Billy Corgan brought her out on stage at the Riv and here. It's just great to see.
Amazing. What a Lollapalooza. And we have even, more to talk about with it. We'll get to more here throughout the hour. But we want to hear your stories, hear anything interesting, and something happened to you can always share with us. And if you missed that keyword for the golden ticket, we'll give it to you again. Why don't we play the Smashing Pumpkins? Right after that, we'll give you that keyword one more time because I had a check-in from Lori in Oak Forest. Wanted to hear some Pumpkins with all that Pumpkins talk. So, Lori, this is for you and all of Elmwood Park that you represent.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning, and Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.